English Time Podcast.
Helping you speak English with confidence, naturally.
Have you ever felt like you've studied English for years, but you still don't feel fluent?
Like, you understand everything, you know the grammar, you know the words, but when it's time to speak, something just stops you.
If that sounds like you, you're not alone. And honestly, it's probably not your English that's the problem.
It's something else, something nobody really talks about.
That's exactly what we're diving into today. I'm Henry, by the way.
And I'm Emma. Welcome back.
We're so glad you're here. And if you've ever felt stuck, frustrated, or like you're not improving no matter how hard you try, this one is for you.
Because today, we're talking about the common mistakes that stop people from becoming fluent. And here's the surprising part.
Most of these mistakes aren't about your technical skills, your grammar, your vocabulary, your pronunciation. They're about something else entirely.
They're about mindset, your soft skills, the way you think about learning, the way you handle pressure, the way you feel when you speak.
And once you see these things clearly, everything starts to change.
And that's what we're here for, helping you speak with confidence in a way that feels natural and stress-free. No pressure, just two friends talking.
I've made all of these mistakes myself, by the way. When I was learning English, I did every single one, so I really, truly get it.
That's what makes this conversation so real. We've been there.
So let's just talk about it. No lectures, just a real conversation.
So grab a cup of coffee, get cozy, and let's dive in.
All right, so one common mistake we see all the time is waiting until you feel ready.
Oh, this one. This is huge.
Yeah, so many learners say, I'll start speaking when my English is better, or I'm not ready yet, I need more practice first.
And it sounds so logical, right? Like, I'll practice more, and then I'll speak.
Exactly, but here's the problem. You'll never feel ready.
Never, because the only way to get ready is by doing it.
It's like saying, I'll learn to swim, and then I'll get in the water.
Right, that doesn't work. You have to get in the water first, even if it's scary, even if you feel awkward.
And here's something I've noticed. The people who improve the fastest, they're not the ones with perfect grammar. They're the ones who just start talking, even if they make mistakes, even if it's messy.
Yes, because every time you speak, you learn something. You notice what works, you hear how people respond, and slowly you get better.
So if you're waiting until you feel ready, maybe today is the day you just start. Even one sentence, even one small conversation.
You don't have to be perfect. You just have to begin.
Okay, let's do a quick little role play here. I'll be someone who's too nervous to speak, and you can be my friend trying to encourage me.
Oh, I love this. Okay, let's do it.
So I really want to practice my English, but I'm too scared. What if I say something wrong?
Hey, it's okay. Everyone makes mistakes. That's totally normal.
But what if people laugh at me?
Honestly, most people won't. And the ones who do, they're not worth your time anyway. The people who matter will appreciate that you're trying.
I guess. I just feel like I'm not good enough yet.
You're better than you think, and you will only get better by practicing. So let's just talk. No pressure, just you and me.
Okay, I'll give it a shot.
That's the spirit. Just try.
And scene.
Nice acting, Henry.
Thanks, but honestly, that felt really natural, right?
It did, and that's a conversation that happens all the time. So many people feel this way, and it's okay to feel nervous, but don't let that nervousness stop you from having real conversations.
Exactly. Okay, moving on. Another thing that really holds people back is translating everything in your head.
Oh, yes, this one slows people down so much.
So what happens is you hear something in English, you translate it to your first language, think of a response in your first language, translate it back to English, and then say it.
That's like 4 steps. No wonder it feels slow and exhausting.
Right, and by the time you finish all that, the conversation has already moved on.
So what's the solution?
The solution is to start thinking in English, even just a little bit. Try to switch your internal monologue to English.
Internal monologue, that's the voice in your head, the one that's always thinking, commenting, planning.
Exactly. And if that voice is in your first language, you'll always be translating. But if you can get that voice to speak English, everything changes.
And I know that sounds hard, but it's actually easier than you think. You just need to practice.
Here's a simple exercise. Narrate your day, out loud or in your head. When you're making coffee, say, I am pouring coffee. When you open a door, think, I am opening the door. Super simple actions.
Ooh, I love that. It's such a small thing, but it really works.
Yeah, and when you're walking down the street, try describing what you see. In English, there's a blue car. A woman is walking her dog. The sky looks cloudy today.
Simple sentences, nothing fancy, just little observations.
Another trick is shadowing, and let me explain exactly how to do this. When you listen to a podcast like this, don't read a transcript. Just listen and try to copy my voice exactly, like a half second later, like an echo.
Like you're a shadow following the speaker.
Exactly. It stops your brain from having time to translate. Your mouth just follows what your ears hear.
Shadowing is really powerful. It trains your mouth and your brain to work together in English.
And over time, your brain gets used to it. English starts to feel more natural, more automatic.
Remember when I first started doing this, it felt weird at first, like I was forcing it. But after a few weeks, it just became a habit. I wish I had known this when I started learning. It would have saved me so much struggle.
And that's when things start to click, when you don't have to translate anymore, when the words just come out.
It takes time, but it works, and it makes speaking so much easier.
Okay, here's another big one, and this might be the most common mistake of all.
Ooh, what is it?
Being afraid of making mistakes.
Ah, yes, this one is so common and so limiting.
I've met so many learners who know a lot of English. Their vocabulary is great, their grammar is solid, but they don't speak because they're scared of making a mistake.
And that fear, it freezes you. It's like paralysis by analysis.
Ooh, I like that phrase, paralysis by analysis. What does that mean?
It means you think so much, you analyze everything so carefully that you end up paralyzed, unable to move forward, unable to even start.
But the truth is, mistakes are not your enemy. Mistakes are your teacher.
Every mistake teaches you something. It shows you what to improve. It helps you grow.
Think about it. When you were a kid learning your first language, did you speak perfectly right away?
Of course not. Kids make mistakes all the time. They say funny things, they mix up words, and everyone thinks it's cute.
Exactly. And nobody said, oh no, you made a mistake. You should stop talking.
Right, that would be crazy.
So why do we expect ourselves to be perfect in a second language? It doesn't make sense.
It really doesn't. And I think a lot of this comes from school. We were taught that mistakes are bad, that mistakes mean failure.
But in real life, mistakes just mean you're learning. They mean you're trying.
And honestly, native speakers make mistakes too, all the time.
Oh, absolutely. I mess up words, I forget what I was going to say, I stumble over sentences. It happens to everyone.
So give yourself permission to be imperfect. It's okay, really. You need to cut yourself some slack.
I love that expression, cut yourself some slack. For anyone who hasn't heard that before, what does it mean?
It just means be easier on yourself. Don't be so hard on yourself. Give yourself room to make mistakes without feeling terrible about it.
Yeah, exactly. Stop punishing yourself for not being perfect, because nobody is.
Nobody. So cut yourself some slack. It's okay to be a work in progress.
Let's do another little role play. This time, I'll be someone who just made a mistake in a conversation, and you can show how people actually react.
Okay, let's do it.
So yesterday, I goed to the store and buyed some apples.
Oh, nice. What kind of apples did you get?
Wait, you're not going to correct me.
I understood you perfectly. You went to the store, you bought some apples. That's what matters. We're just having a conversation.
But I said goed and buyed.
And I still knew exactly what you meant. That's the point of language, right? Communication, connection, not being perfect.
That actually makes me feel a lot better.
Good, because you're doing great, seriously.
And scene.
Nice, another great performance.
Thanks. But see, that's exactly how most real conversations go. People don't stop to correct every little thing, they just want to connect with you.
Exactly. So don't let the fear of mistakes stop you from having real conversations.
Oh, and Emma, can you give our listeners a few phrases to use when they forget a word? Because that happens to everyone.
Oh, great idea. Okay, here are 3 phrases you can use. First, it's on the tip of my tongue. That means you almost remember the word, but not quite.
I use that one all the time.
Second, what's the word for, and then describe it. Like, what's the word for the thing you use to open a bottle?
A bottle opener.
Exactly. And third, let me rephrase that. This one is powerful. If you can't find the perfect word, just say it a different way.
These are so useful. Real tools, not just mindset advice, but actual phrases you can use today.
Exactly. Keep them in your pocket.
All right, one more thing. This is a mistake that trips up so many learners, a real stumbling block, worrying too much about speaking speed.
Ooh, yes. A lot of people worry about this. It's a huge stumbling block.
They think, I speak too slowly. Native speakers talk so fast. I need to speed up.
But here's the thing. Speaking slowly is not a problem.
Not at all. In fact, speaking slowly and clearly is often better than speaking fast and messy.
When you speak slowly, people understand you easily. You have time to think. You sound more confident, actually.
And here's a little secret. It's totally okay to use filler words to buy yourself thinking time. Words like, well, let me see.
Yes, native speakers use these all the time. It's completely natural.
So instead of going silent when you need to think, just say, well, let me think about that. It keeps the conversation flowing.
And it sounds so much more natural than an awkward silence.
Many native speakers who are really good communicators, they speak slowly on purpose.
Yeah, think about great speakers, leaders, presenters. They take their time, they pause, they let their words breathe.
So if you speak slowly, that's not something to fix, that's something to embrace.
Absolutely. Slow and clear is beautiful.
And you know what? All of these things we've been talking about, waiting until you're ready, translating in your head, being afraid of mistakes, worrying about speed, they all have one thing in common.
What's that?
They're all about mindset. They're not about your English level, they're about how you think about your English.
That's so true. And I think that's what makes this topic so important. Because you can study grammar all day, but if your mindset is holding you back, you won't move forward.
Exactly. Okay, so let's keep going. Here's another mistake that really slows people down. Trying to sound perfect.
Oh, yes. This one is sneaky. It's related to the fear of mistakes, but it's a little different.
Yeah, so some people aren't just afraid of making grammar mistakes. They want to sound like a native speaker. They want to have zero accent. They want every sentence to be flawless.
And that's a lot of pressure.
It really is. And here's the thing. You don't need to sound like a native speaker to be fluent.
Not at all. Fluency is about communicating easily and naturally. It's about having conversations without struggling. It's about expressing your ideas clearly.
Exactly. The goal isn't to sound American or British. The goal is intelligibility, just being understood clearly.
Ooh, I like that word, intelligibility.
Yeah, it's a key concept in modern English teaching. It means, can people understand you? That's what matters, not whether you sound like someone from London or New York.
And here's something interesting. We live in a world of global English now. In international business, most English conversations happen between non-native speakers.
That's so true. A Japanese person talking to a Brazilian person, a French person talking to someone from India, all in English.
So the idea that you need to sound native is actually outdated. What matters is clear communication.
And millions of fluent English speakers have accents, beautiful accents from all over the world.
Your accent is part of who you are. It tells your story. It shows where you come from.
So instead of trying to hide it, embrace it, be proud of it.
I have an accent too, and I used to feel embarrassed about it, but now I think it makes me unique.
And honestly, most people love hearing different accents. It's interesting, it's beautiful.
So don't chase perfection. Chase intelligibility. Chase connection. That's what really matters.
Okay, here's something else that holds a lot of learners back, and this one might surprise you.
What is it?
Only learning from textbooks.
Ah, yes. This is a big one.
Textbooks are useful. They teach you the basics. They explain grammar rules. But they don't teach you how people actually talk.
All right. Real English is messier. It's full of slang, incomplete sentences, expressions that don't follow the rules.
So if you only study from textbooks, you might understand formal English, but real conversations might confuse you.
And that's why it's so important to listen to real English. Podcasts like this one, movies, TV shows, YouTube videos, conversations with real people.
That's where you hear how English actually sounds, how people actually speak.
And you start picking up natural expressions, natural rhythms, the way words flow together.
So mix it up. Keep learning from books if that helps you, but also spend time with real, living English.
Your ears will thank you, and your speaking will improve so much faster.
All right, let me share one last mistake. And honestly, this one might be the most damaging of all.
Ooh, I'm curious. What is it?
Comparing yourself to others.
Oh, yes. This one hurts.
It really does. You see someone who speaks English fluently and you think, why can't I be like that? What's wrong with me?
And it makes you feel terrible, like you're failing, like you'll never be good enough.
But here's the thing. Everyone's journey is different. Everyone starts at a different place. Everyone has different challenges.
You don't know how long that person has been learning. You don't know how long the resources they had. You don't know their story.
So comparing yourself to them is like comparing apples and oranges. It doesn't make sense.
The only person you should compare yourself to is the you from yesterday.
Exactly. Are you a little better than you were last month, last year? That's what matters.
Small progress is still progress. And over time, small steps add up to big changes.
You know what they say, Rome wasn't built in a day.
Ooh, I like that one. Rome wasn't built in a day. That's a good expression.
Yeah, it just means big things take time. You can't expect to become fluent overnight. It's a process, day by day, step by step.
There's another way to say this. It's a marathon, not a sprint.
Oh, I love that one. Learning a language is a marathon, not a sprint. You don't rush it. You pace yourself. You keep going.
And that's totally okay, because every day you practice, you're building something, even if you can't see it yet.
So be kind to yourself. Celebrate your improvements, even the tiny ones.
You're doing better than you think. I really believe that.
Let's do one more role play. I'll be someone feeling really down about my English, and you can be the encouraging friend.
Okay, let's do it.
I just saw this video of someone speaking perfect English, and it made me feel so bad. Like, I've been studying for years, and I'm still not that good.
Hey, I hear you. That feeling is tough. But can I share something with you?
Sure.
Well, you have no idea how long that person worked to get there. Maybe they started as a kid. Maybe they lived in an English-speaking country. Maybe they practiced every single day for 10 years.
I guess I never thought about that.
And more importantly, you're not them. You're you, and your journey is your own.
But I feel like I'm so slow.
Slow is okay. Slow means you're being careful. You're building a strong foundation. And one day, everything will click, I promise.
You really think so?
I know so. I've seen it happen so many times. Just keep going, one step at a time.
And scene.
Beautiful.
That felt really warm.
It did, and I hope it helps anyone who's feeling that way right now. You're not alone. We've all been there.
All right, let's start wrapping up. We've talked about so many things today.
We really have, and I hope it all felt helpful and not overwhelming.
That's the goal. We don't want to give you a long list of things to fix. We want you to walk away feeling lighter.
Yes, lighter, calmer, more confident.
So let's just revisit some of the key feelings here.
Okay, so first, you don't have to wait until you're ready. Just start, even if it's messy.
And try to think in English a little bit each day. It doesn't have to be complicated, just simple observations.
Mistakes are not your enemy. They're your teachers. Embrace them.
Speaking slowly is absolutely fine. Clear and confident is better than fast and confusing.
You don't need to sound like a native speaker. Your accent is beautiful. Your voice is yours.
Learn from real English, not just textbooks. Listen to people, watch shows, have conversations.
And please stop comparing yourself to others. Your journey is unique, and you're making progress even if you can't see it yet.
I love that. That's such a warm way to end.
And honestly, just being here, listening to this, shows that you care about improving. That's already a huge step.
It really is. So thank you. Thank you for being here with us today. Thank you for staying until the very end.
It means so much to us, really.
And if you enjoyed this episode, please hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and share this with a friend who is also learning English. This really helps us a lot and allows us to bring you more high-quality English learning materials.
We're so grateful for your support.
Before we go, we have one little question for you to think about.
What's one mistake from today's episode that you recognize in yourself? And what's one small thing you can do this week to start changing it?
You don't have to have a perfect answer. Just think about it. Let it sit with you.
And remember, you're not alone on this journey. We're right here with you.
Take care, everyone. We'll see you next time.
Bye for now.
Your progress so far has already been wonderful. If you'd like to keep going and feel even more confident with your English, feel free to check out the next video or take a look at some of the other ones we've picked for you.